Well, you know it. 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 I'm just like you. Well, you know it. 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 It's too late, but I'm yours now.
I am back. It's been a long. I'm tired. I didn't even do shit. Alright, so we're back with another story. Story time. It's about the time where I ran on my cousin when she got jumped. Never in a million years would I think I would be telling this shit, but here we are. So I don't like beating around the bush, so right into it. You know, this fight went about. This happened years ago. I was in the 6th grade. Yes, the 6th grade. I think the fight had started because my cousin had a boyfriend and one of the girls was trying to talk or flirt with her boyfriend, and my cousin is like on go, like till this day on go. So she, you know, fought the girl, and it just started this big ass thing. So it's the court. You know, it's kind of like the projects. My cousin and her sister, which is my cousin, my other cousins, they lived in this court that was kind of like the projects. You know, buildings with the big ass circle in the middle, project shit like that. So basically, we started beefing with girls who lived outside the court. So this is just what we're going to call it. We're going to call it the court, and then we're going to say the outsiders. That's just what we're going to call it to keep it, you know. So I don't remember initially how the fight started. I think it started like probably over her boyfriend. And then next thing you know, it was the girls from the court, who was all related, fighting the outsiders. So basically, like, our summer was fucking ruined. Because we couldn't do nothing and we couldn't go nowhere. Niggas was fighting at the swimming pools when they came. Like, basically, when we seen them, it was a fight. When they seen us, it was a fight. That's just how it was the whole freaking summer. So, me and my cousin that, I got low on. Me and my cousin, we lived with my grandmother, not at the court. We lived, like, I don't know how far Clinton Ave is, like, from down there, but I don't know. We lived like a couple minutes away. Like, it's a nice walk. So what would happen on a day-to-day basis around this time where we were beefing with them was like, the outsiders don't walk through the court by themselves. You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody did it. And we didn't come, you know, like, lollygag around the court for, you know, like, by ourselves because of the outsiders. That was just how it was. That was how bad the beef was, where nobody could really go anywhere by themselves. So anytime the outsiders came inside the court or walked through the court, my cousin would call us like, yo, you and such come down. They walk through the court. We about to fight. So that's how it went, you know, every day, because we wasn't there. We just got the phone call to come down, or we might fight tomorrow, so be here early. Like, shit like that, young shit. So I was the youngest in my bunch. All my cousins, they were like in either the 8th grade or like freshmen. I was in the 6th grade. I'm not using this for an excuse. I'm just saying, like, we were fighting. A couple of them was my age, but like a very few. Like, maybe like, you know, a good 2, 3 on a good day. The rest of them was either 8th graders, or it was a couple 7th graders, but mainly like I was the baby in the bunch, just to sum it up. So on this day, regular, you know, we got the phone call to come down there because we might fight today. So we're walking. Now, like I told you, they're not called, I didn't give them the name of outsiders for no reason. They were outside the court. So the biggest issue this day, I'm sorry, I'm trying to just remember everything. The biggest issue this day was, how do we get inside the court without bumping into our outsiders? Because they lived on the outside. So any other day on a usual, you get what I'm saying, that we walked there, this before the beef really got that big. So at this time, the beef is big. So now it's like, you know, like they recruiting, we recruiting. So it's like, we have to be careful where we walk at. So while we walking down to the court, my cousin is like, you know, we trying to figure out which ways can we go without bumping into anybody. We don't even want to bump into anybody by themselves because we don't even feel like jumping nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just trying to get to where we can get to with our people. That's it. Like that's all, that's it. So there was like a big ass senior citizens home on the corner. Nobody lives there, of course. So I'm like, all right, how about we walk down and then just swoop around the block? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody lived that way. Cool. So we walk in, and we walk in. And the closer we're getting, we see like this group of people. Like, because it was, you know, bitches inside the, you know, like, you know how senior citizen homes, the buildings are, like, they always have like bitches and shit like outside. So we walk in, and the more we're starting to walk, the more we see a group of people. So I think at this point, like, me and my cousin, we both just keep looking over there, but we're quiet. Like, oh, I think this them, I think this them, I think this them. So the closer we get, my cousin like, wait, is that them? I look over, I'm like, yeah. So we try to act like we don't give a fuck. How the fuck did we try to duck y'all and we still bump into y'all? All of y'all. Let me tell y'all. The whole time we fought these girls in the summer, we didn't really fight that many. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was like 5-on-5, 6-on-6, 4-on-4. Like, but this day, this certain day, when I tell you it was so fucking many of them, it didn't make no, like, till this day, I still think it was about 12. That's how it looked in my brain. It looked like it was like 12 of them. It was even people that we didn't fight, but we had beef with them because they hung out with, it was everybody. So that's how you know we was young. Because the moment we seen them, we should have just, you know, turned around before they could even peep us. But we so busy trying to act like we don't see them, thinking that they won't see us, which is like 9 of them. We just kept fucking walking, which was stupid. But anyway, so we walking, so I'm like, yeah. So we just walking straight. Like, you could tell we both just got no, like, fuck. Because it was so many of these bitches. And only us two. No cell phones. No, this not like, ain't nobody got the iPhone in the back of the pocket. Like, no. Anyway, we're walking and they start getting up. Like, they sitting like this, and they, like, it's one that's sitting up here. Like, they was just parked up. So they start standing up, walking towards the fence. It was like it was a fence around the building. So we're on the outside of the fence, they're on the inside of the fence. So they walk up to the fence. So I don't know how we started arguing, because this was like literally years ago, but we started arguing. So the girl's like, yeah, da-da-da. And I'm like, all right, come to the court. We gonna fight in the court. So one of the girls like, no, bitch, we gonna fight now. Like, we just arguing. So out of no fucking way, till this day, I cannot tell y'all where this girl came from. As a matter, like, if I ever see her, I'm gonna ask her, like, yo, where were you? Like, where the fuck did you come from? Because this fence that was separating us, it was long. Like, the only way to get over was to hop it. Because to walk around, it was one of them shits that went, like, from here to, like, down the fucking block. Pretty fucking much. So, out of nowhere, we arguing. Girl come out of nowhere, hit my cousin from the back. Like, it was like a hook. Like, it wasn't even like, it wasn't like a jab. Like, it wasn't a jab. It was like, it was one of those. Bruh, hit my cousin so hard, immediately cousin just fell. Like, couldn't even, well, I remember she just fell. Like, soon she hit her, motherfucker started hopping the fence. Oh my God. Listen, before it was Migos, I was Takeoff. Yo, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, but yo, I hauled ass. Like, I didn't even know. Yo, when you scared, bro, you never know how fast you can run until you feel like you running for your fucking life. First of all, this was my thing. I ran because I was scared, but my mental, like, I remember, like, my mental wasn't, y'all not about to fuck me up type. Like, I didn't, like, in my head, I didn't run on some punk shit. I ran like, oh my God, I have to get help. I mean, I'm running, and then I thought about, oh fuck, I ran. I can't just turn around and go help. I gotta go get help. So I'm running, hauling ass. So all I hear is, such and such, catch that bitch. Now, the girl who was chasing me, like, mind you, I don't know how many bitches behind me. In my head, shit, they all stopped fighting her. They all came for my ass when I ran. I thought it was like 4 or 5 of them. Such, catch that bitch. I'm hauling. Yo, she wasn't catching me. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. It was no way. Like, I knew she wasn't catching me. That's how fast I was. You know when you not gonna get caught. Like, that's how fast I was running. I knew she wasn't gonna catch me. Like, I wasn't worried about getting caught. I'm just trying to hurry up and get to this court so I can get my peoples and we can fuck you up and then go run down there and then go help then go help my other cousin. So I'm hauling ass. So mind you, sidebar, the girl who's chasing me is the biggest bitch that we fought, that like we had beef with, the biggest. Like, and when I say big, I don't mean like fat. She wasn't overweight. It wasn't that kind of big. It was that stocky, like she was in a gym way before her time type shit. Like, she was tall as hell and she had weight. Like, she had the muscle, she had weight. Now here you go me. I weighed like 90 nigga weighed like 85, 90 pounds. I'm not letting you catch me, girl. So I'm hauling ass. I was running so fucking fast, yo. I got cotton mouth. I felt like I was about to pass out. That's how fast I was fucking running to this court. Well, at least trying to get to the court. So I'm trying to go through like all these cut blocks and shit. Like, so she won't see me go in there because she knew I was trying to get there. So it was like, she was just in the way. Long story short. So, outside the court, it's like a whole bunch of complexes. Like, you know, townhouses, shit like that. So it was this complex of townhouses. I ran inside because, you know, you're not going to find me in a maze. That's pretty much my head spin. You're not going to find me in a maze. But the stupid shit was, nigga, I didn't know how to get out the maze. I ran inside of a complex that was literally like so fucking confusing where I didn't even know how to get out to save myself. So y'all are gonna die laughing. I did the punkest, scariest, only shit I could think of thing to do. I looked up and it was like, the shit had like people who lived downstairs and then upstairs it was like a staircase and then there'd probably be like a door or maybe 2 doors. Ran up the fucking steps, mind you. I don't know who lived here. It was people like sitting. It was a nice day outside. They on their chairs. They sit on the porch. Ran in there. Look, didn't know how to get out. I ran in somebody else's house. Bruh. Ran in somebody else's fucking house. Okay? I don't even know where she was at that point. I don't know if she was still behind me. I don't know. I know I was hauling ass. So at that point, she probably wasn't even behind me no more. She probably been stopped chasing me. Girl, bitch, I chased me 2 minutes ago and I'm still fucking running for dear life. Yes, I seen people. I'm like, oh, ran up the stairs, ran in their house, ran up their staircase, went in the room and closed the fucking door. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh my God. This is so embarrassing. It's not embarrassing because that shit ain't flying now, but it's embarrassing to tell that I did this shit, period. Because when I was a kid, I really was a punk. Like, I was some all my friends were geeks type of kid. Like, I didn't want to fight. I didn't want to beat. Like, I didn't. That just wasn't me. Like, I would help my cousins fight, but as far as like shooting fades, like that just really wasn't my thing. Like, so I run in these people's house. I do not know them. They don't know me. I ran up the steps. They're watching me run up their steps. I ran through their house, seen stairs, ran up the staircase, went in the first room and closed the door and was looking for a house phone so I could call my aunt that lives in the court, of course, to, you know, come get me, come help. Mayday, mayday, like mayday, mayday, like what the SOS, SOS. So it's a lady, like I remember when I was running, it was a lady behind me, because I guess she like, what, like, are you fucking nuts? And I'm like, they're trying to jump me, they're trying to jump me, because in my head, I felt like it was like 5 of them chasing me. It was only one bitch. But in my brain, I felt like it was 5 of them. I feel like, so I ran and I'm like, they're trying to jump me, they're trying. So she like, who? I remember her yelling like, who? Somebody trying to jump me, went in the room, closed the door on her. I don't know where the lady went, but I sat in the room for like 2 minutes. Like just sitting there, because I'm looking for a house phone. I can't find a house phone. So I was just breathing hard. I'm trying to catch my breath. Like what the fuck, what the fuck? So the lady come knocking on the door. And she like, baby, come in. Like, cause like I said, I was a little ass girl. So like, baby, come in, come in. No, it's okay. She like, I want you to like, somebody looking for you. Tell me if this your aunt. So I guess she didn't want like nobody set me up saying it was something and they was the bitches who was trying to jump me, whatever. So I go downstairs. It's my aunt, my grandmother, my other aunt, and like 2 of my cousins. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. So we leaving out this confusing ass complex, and I'm with my peoples, and we walk out, and it's like 5. It's not the whole group, but it's like, I say like it was like 4, maybe 3 or 4 girls standing outside of the thing, just standing there. So I guess because I was with my grandmother and my aunt, and like 2 of my cousins, like they was saying little slick shit, like laughing and stuff, and my cousins were saying like little slick shit back, but for the most part, like, it wasn't a fight. They just let us go by. I guess because, like, we was with, you know, adults. Because we were kids. So, adults would stop us around that time. So, we go inside the court. So, my grandmother, like, what the fuck is such and such? Talk about my cousin that they jumped. So, I'm like, I'm telling her what happened. Like, we was walking. It was all of them. Da-da-da, 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 da-da. And such and such. And I ran. So my grandmother like, you ran? I'm like, yeah, I was trying to run here to get help. So immediately, my cousins that's at the house, mind you, my cousin that I ran on, she had sisters. So like her sister was there. They grabbing bats. Everybody who pretty much on our side hauled ass after that. Because I don't know, I guess they didn't know that, you get what I'm saying? Like they didn't really get the full story. They just was looking for me. I don't even know how they found me. Till this day, I never really asked, but I don't know how they found me. So they all run out the house. So I'm just in the kitchen, just sitting there like, you know, it's no iPhone was popping around this time, no iPads. I don't have nothing to play with. I just feel like I'm on punishment or something. I'm just in the kitchen, just sitting there like a fucking fucking fag that's in trouble. So next thing you know, my cousin runs in the house, and yo, oh my God, her face was horrible. Like yo, her lips was swollen. She had knots. She was bleeding. I don't know where from, but she was like, her face looked crazy, like real life crazy. And she came in and she was like, started wilding. I'm gonna beat them bitches the fuck up, like yelling like that. And she like, you know, asking whatever. And I'm like, they went looking for you. So she like, where you go? And I'm like, I was trying to run here to get help. She wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. My cousin, this cousin in particular, she was like in the 8th grade. And just be mindful, like when you were in elementary school, 8th graders seem so much bigger than what they are. Like when you're in the 4th grade and you see people in the 7th grade and 8th grade, they always seem like older. Like, I don't know, maybe because I wasn't a grown-ass kid as a kid. I super wasn't a grown-ass kid, but whatever. So, next thing you know, like my grandmother, everybody, they come back. They see my cousin's face and was like, it was bad. Why help when I could go get help? Who, you know, you don't want to call yourself a punk. So, I'm going to just say this. For anybody who's watching this who's not like that. Simple, just not like that. Let your peers know you're not like that before a fight occur. That's the best thing you can do. Do not run. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. See, first of all, I was young and I was just the baby and everybody looked at me like, oh my God, I'm happy you ran. But we older. So you do that shit now. Nobody's going to have any fucking sympathy or no understanding. You might just get fucked up when you get home. Do not do that. But let them know. Let your peers who are like that know that you're not like that. So they know when they go out with you, they know what it's hitting for. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't be mad at somebody because they're not like that. Like, if I'm with somebody and I know they're punk and I'm about to fight and they don't help me, I can't be mad because I know you not like that and you know. You get what I'm saying? That's just my logic. Like, maybe it's some girls out here who still, I don't give a fuck if you is, you better do something. Like, do what? What do you want? What do you want somebody who's not a fighter and who's scared to fight? What do you want them to do? You get what I'm saying? Like, what do you want them to do? So, if anybody who's watching this, if you hang around people who fight a lot, who like to fight, listen, the most thing you could do is to be honest. When I'm cool with somebody who's a fucking punk, or I know when I'm cool with somebody who can't fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't be mad. But when you act tough, or you act like you down with the get down, and then when shit fall down, your ass ain't around, then it's a problem. So that's my advice to all the little punk babies out there. You can have this talk. Have this talk with your friends. If they're your friends, they will understand. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I hope you guys enjoyed my video. All honesty here. All freaking honesty here. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. Okay, please subscribe. Any comments, any questions, I'm here. And I hope you guys enjoyed one of my old time embarrassing stories. Check you later.